What's going on, guys? Welcome to GregglesTV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. We get some great stories for you today, so let's get right into it. First story is about the Galaxy Tab S3. Now, the Tab S2, I loved it. One of my favorite tablets that you could get. And the Galaxy Tab S3, the word coming out of Korea is that it will definitely be announced at Mobile World Congress, which will be at the end of February. So we should have definite release date for it, but we get some more specs on it. First of all, we got the price. The price is gonna be about $600. So a very expensive high-end tablet. So we can look forward to spending a lot of money to get our hands on this Galaxy Tab S3. I believe the last version was $500 or something. Usually the Samsung tablets price drops fairly fast. So usually if you wait a month or two, you can usually save $100, $150. So if you're good at waiting, do the waiting game and save yourself a little bit of money. The other big thing on this is it's actually gonna be thinner than the Galaxy Tab S2, and the Galaxy Tab S2 was already pretty damn thin and very, very light. So I'm excited to get my hands on this new tablet to see what it's all about. Snapdragon 820, 4 gigabytes of RAM, Wi-Fi or LTE versions of it as well. So I'm a very good specs. The processor is going to be the same as what was in the S7, S7 Edge, and Note 7. So it will be a fast processor with the same amount of RAM, and it's going to have Android Nougat 7.0. So it'll have the latest version of Nougat as well. Next up is all about the Galaxy S8 battery. Now, we previously heard in some rumors, because rumors have been flying like crazy, is that the new S8 would have a battery about 3,000 milliamps, and then the bigger version of the phone would have 3,500 milliamps or something to that effect. Now we're learning that the battery possibly could, and this is the newest rumor, that the battery could be 3,250 milliamps and 3,750 milliamps. So slight incremental upgrades versus what we've previously been hearing. It shouldn't be a huge upgrade in battery life, but anything extra is good for the consumer. And our last story is also about the Galaxy S8, and it's about the RAM and the storage amounts. There will be two versions of this phone. It'll be a 4 gigabyte version of RAM with 64 gigabytes of storage, and then a 6 gigabyte version of RAM with 128 gigabytes of storage, but not so fast. It's only going to be in China and South Korea, so that phone can specifically compete with some cheaper, maybe more well-known brands in those neck of the woods versus what we have over here in America. Now, this absolutely sucks, because one of the big things that I was totally disappointed with when I heard about the Galaxy S8 specs leak was the RAM. 4 gigabytes for a Samsung device is not enough for a phone. So, unfortunately, the American versions and European versions are only going to have 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage. We will not be getting the 6/128 gigabyte version of the Galaxy S8. This completely is really, really crappy and bad and very disappointing for America and Europe involved, and Canada, North America, let's just say that. So just a crappy thing to hear this. It's nice to hear that China and South Korea will be getting the phone that we want as well, but it's very disappointing nonetheless for us. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I do this every single day. My question of the day is, how does that make you feel knowing that China and South Korea will be getting an upgraded version of the phone, or at least the ability to buy that upgraded version of the phone with 6 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage, and here in North America and Europe, we don't get that option? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And my product of the day is Fallout 4, the game. You can get it on PC, Xbox One, and PS4, all on Amazon for only $19.99. Very good price, so check it out. I'll link it in the description down below. Open world game, what's not to love? Thanks for watching, guys. See you down the road. Peace!